Hey everybody, welcome back to R&K Homestead. I'm Ron, Kim's behind the camera. So today we're going to pull the frames off of our Neapolitan hive. These are medium frames. And last time we checked they were all full of honey. So we're going to pull the honey frames and then we're going to be taking it over to an extractor. So we're going to remove, last year we made this clear plexiglass cover so that you can observe the bees while they're doing their bee thing.
It was going to spill everywhere.
Huh?
There was water in that. I don't.
Okay, so these frames are loaded with honey. So we're going to pull the frames, put them in this tub, and then we'll take them over to the extractor. We're going to settle them down a little bit. A little bit of smoke. It definitely irritates them when you tear their hive apart. So that is all capped honey. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This weighs about 5 pounds. So we got to shake the bees off. After we extract the honey, we're going to be putting these frames back in, and then they can build the comb back up, and they'll take the honey that's left and refill the cells. But we're only going to do one honey harvest per hive before winter. That way we know they have enough food to make it through the winter. So, as you can see, we left 2 frames. Some of it wasn't capped, and some of it just didn't have a whole lot on there, so we're going to just leave that for them. And so we're taking 8 frames that are fully loaded with honey, and as soon as we extract it, we'll come back, we'll put the empty frames back in. This will not damage the wax, so they won't have to build out comb again. So, all right, so the next process is going to be extracting out of the frames. Here's our honey extractor. It's a manual crank. As you can see, this will hold 2 frames, one on each side, and then you just spin it and you'll spin all the honey out. And then there's a drain at the bottom, so you drain into your honey bucket. so here's the frames that we're going to be extracting from. Oh, we got a bee in there. And we got a couple bees. So, this is a capper. This will scrape the caps off the top. Normally you would have a different container to be doing this in. And you just scrape them like this. That just opens up the capper, or the cap, so. Okay, you want to set this in right like so. And normally you would have a separate tub where you would remove the caps. And not try to do this over top of your extractor. Now if you watched our flow hive extraction, you'll see how much neater, cleaner, and easier it is to extract honey than it is to do it this way. So people that say they don't like the flow hive, well, it has its uses, that's for sure.
Clean it for mess.
And you just put the cover back on, and then you start spraying it. It's better if you mount these on a piece of wood so they don't rock like this. So here's our last two frames, number 7, number 8. We left 9 and 10 in the box. These frames are all clean. So these will take all the honey out. There's a lot of wax left on there, and they'll just restart making all the cells. We got a bee in the box. He's like, whoa, check it out. Look at all this stuff. So, yeah, these do get out of balance really easy. And then you have to turn them around so you spin the honey out of the other side. This is a whole lot better than the crush method that we were doing. That's where you would scrape all the wax and honey off, crush it, strain it through a real fine mesh. This is much, much better, but you know, it's still not 100%. So Kim will just turn the frames around to the other side. They do make these electric, but we've only got 2 hives that we need to use this on, so we just went with a hand crank.
Oops. I'll try.
Okay, so the basket that holds the frames is starting to drag in the honey that's in the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and drain some of the honey off. So this is our collection bucket, and we've got 2 screens here. We've got a bigger screen, it's kind of like a screen door screen, and then a real fine mesh. We have to strain off all the wax cappings. So all the chunks you see is just all the wax cappings that we scraped off the comb, and that'll all be strained out through these 2 sieves. We're almost finished, so now what we're getting in the bottom of the bucket is going to be pure, clean honey, ready to go into the jars. So here we are getting ready to bottle up our honey. That's a honey gate. And that's all there is to it. So we've got 18 pints, and those are the frames out of our oddball hive. Only 8 out of the 10 frames. And this is how good this honey looks. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And leave any comments below and we'll get back to you. Alright, y'all stay safe. Till the next one, bye.